back into this, truly waking
for
up here.
a year
5K, one of the proponents of that, one of the big
It's kind of
reasons
cool
for
to
this
see the
crunch
development. It's
in
going the
towards
right
that
way.
C
For
site.
sure.
Already so much attention being drawn, but look at the combination between 5K and Zumba, still
Thank you,
holding
guys.
it down for
Appreciate
now.
it.
Mixwell blind, just spammed away at.
No way. Look at that 5K. Actually finds the headshot as well onto Nuki, but Athena, good for the trade there, and F4Q will strike first.
Thank you, Rage.
Lovely hold onto C site. And actually, initially, I don't know if flashes were crossed over there, but F4Q able to take a step
I
back
started
and
a little bit
ultimately
later. I
negate
didn't
all
play
that early
beta or
pressure that came through
anything, and
from
I
G2.
didn't play for like the first
Actually, on the flip
act
side of that, G2 not able to even get
like,
deep enough
leading
on
up
site,
to
you know,
it.
for Kellogg's to find value to,
Yeah, it's
to
really
even
nice to
find any
see like
space for G2 to
people
follow
that
up on. So
started super early
great hold
getting
there.
the recognition that
F4Q.
they deserve. You know, like
I
even
think,
Jody,
again,
she's
Kellogg's with
cracked.
Sheriff, but nothing else.
You know,
in
Yeah,
this
she's
Kyedae,
really
she
good.
does a lot of like the educational
Is he
stuff
going to rise
too.
through on the
She's
ghost?
the one
That's
actually,
interesting, considering
chat,
we've seen him actually
that like
practice
I watch her
judge a couple of
TikToks,
times. We
and
might actually see
she
a leap
has
forward
taught me a lot.
operator potentially.
Yeah.
Just really, really
More
cool.
layers, more dynamics to Bunny, always down
True.
for that. Especially after the way he closed out that previous round. Again, I think that is going to be etched
Can you trade skins
into
on
my
Valorant?
mind now.
At the moment,
I mean,
no, you cannot.
Truly, you know, we
But
have the, I guess,
Valorant,
the
well,
conversation
Riot
of, you know, Korean
has
jet, right,
talked
that
about
everyone
doing
kind of,
that. And
characterizes.
I think it's supposed to
Korean race? I mean,
I'm all
be
ears.
active. like,
I'm
next
ready.
year or
I'm
something.
ready to listen to the
Oh,
pitch.
damn.
Quick flash through. It looks like G2 are going for
I
that
think that's gonna be
A-lean
awesome.
for now. Keep in mind they are working with less, so even though
Oh,
they do look like they've
gets
got
two
towards the
there.
side and might have a bit of leg to them, it's still pretty tricky. Kellogg's is going to do well to at least find Esperanza, but any follow-up would be impressive and actually not bad. So Spike planted is another great benefit to this, and now suddenly you have to somewhat respect this. Kellogg's taking just that touch of damage to see if you can get a little bit of a glimpse of someone towards CT. Playing behind that little cubby of the wall that can be so deadly, but is cleared out on, and hello, suddenly there's problems. It's not going the way of plan. Mixwell.
Oh, wow.
No. Not gonna happen. But okay, so 2 kills and a spike plant. I mean,
Yeah. We look for secondary
need
objectives
Jonas?
in this round
Yeah,
in particular.
did we
So
need?
yes,
Yeah.
G2
thinking
I
about
guess
it.
achieving what they needed to there. But again, it's just always a tricky conversation, especially with Bunny saving.
I think we had a lot of common friends. I think it started there, like Flex and stuff.
to really
Flex
stop this
Ninja,
early
for
momentum
sure.
being built up. Now, I mean,
Because
take a look really if F4Q
I started
try
quite quickly, like
anything
playing a lot
funky
with
to
creators
make the
from
best of
NA,
these SMGs.
because they're like,
And
there isn't really like a
would you look at
large
that?
European streamer scene kind
Bunny,
of
little
thing.
operator.
And
Yeah.
also because I usually
Round
like
three.
have time off in the
Let's have a
evenings,
look. Let's
I
see
would
how
always
this
watch
goes. Go on
streamers
then.
that are
Let's
either
see
streaming when I
Bunny.
go to
Take
bed
us
or
on
when
a
I
little
wake
journey
up,
here. I
right?
mean,
And I think
I
because
guess when
I
you're
like
oh, yeah, you're
I've been
Jets,
watching
you're
your
good with
streams
it,
a lot
but
when
you
I
should
woke
just
up in the
actually, like,
morning,
have
for
you seen
instance.
his
I'm just on my
movement
phone.
anyway?
Yeah.
Man's playing Quake in
But I don't know
you know,
exactly.
this
like,
era. It's
it'd
impressive.
be fun to
There's
go
not
through
many
the
out
chat
here.
logs actually.
Bunny hopping better than
Yeah.
Frankie, but Zumba this time going to be the one to lean out, take the first bit of a glimpse, but actually finds a Vova on the other side. Now, Bunny going for the op in this round does slightly strike me with fear. There is a little bit of danger to this, and it's all up C-long now. That one player waiting over towards the backside of A, of course, for that push out, but for now, it's Kellogg's just trying to clear out. First man forward, has the flash by his side, just finds Athena just lingering around the site, but happy to take these
I don't know
strikes,
how
5K on the other
pros
side of the smoke, and
can
still
like
that op is just
sometimes
gonna be
navigate
very
around
tricky to
like the
bring into
map when
play
they're
now.
completely blinded.
Yeah, always a burden.
Yeah.
Like when I'm blind, I like go in a completely different
considered by
direction.
You can see already.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Bunny
It's
opting to
muscle
try and hold
memory.
on to this operator. It's
on the
a big
inputs.
investment here.
Oh, prime gaming,
Now
flawless
Esperanza gonna
potential.
slip out garage door.
Hold your
Hold on to his
horses.
weapon as well.
This could be
Yeah,
it,
push
chat.
back through. Yeah, Bunny's actually coming back through to find
There it
Oh,
is.
never
well, they now know it's
mind.
around. And Esperanza might have to play bodyguard.
Denied.
Let's see for Esperanza.
He's quite the good bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at least going to be safe for now. I'm looking to see if anyone can get close enough to deny it.
Well, the problem is here, we want to look to G2 to hold on to 3 people
I was about
as
to
a
say-
bare minimum from this round. Again, Kellogg's 2 away from the Blade Storm. Potential to maybe try and get that online in the next round. And obviously, with this composition, there wasn't really a consideration in the previous map, but interesting to see
The
early
start
on.
like that, just walk in the smoke in mid. First gun round, really,
Well,
if you know what I mean, like coming out. You've got
and
the
it's
op in
interesting.
play and all that.
It's interesting because it's 3 people committed to A, right? The Killjoy adjusted slightly to kind of be that anchor towards C-site, and then still being willing to walk out the garage door smoke. Yeah, takes some balls. Let's see where Bunny's positioned this time. I think he's actually...
I heard a little...
He's
bong.
boosted up, yeah.
There he is.
The light
Actually,
difference in
walk
the
down middle
face
too.
cams.
Athena, full faith
Yeah,
in that
it's
window
it's
being
evening
watched
here
and
now,
controlled
chat.
and
No, it's
kept
morning
in
for
hand.
me, chat.
Yeah.
She's dead and buried and value lost.
Hey,
But
Toru.
Athena
It's 8:30 p.m. here.
From this. As Bunny begins to have that little bit of a look around the map. But G2 aren't in a hurry. Keep in mind, G2 are playing quite patiently. They're still going through the motions. They're still hitting their goals. Okay, garage control being worked with. You can see Koldamenta trying to work towards that. Vova, not too far off, but, you know, a little bit of utility comes in as an answer just to make sure they keep track of that. And look how they're playing on C as well. I mean,
it's 2 a.m. here.
Taking,
we have some down baddies here.
Deeper hold.
We're on that demon schedule.
Garage here. Long rotations if they have that mid luck, and they, you know, they do eventually take that ace.
Did you learn English in school?
Well, problem being Bunny's still in position there with the operator.
Your English is so good for like.
G2 are looking to creep.
Second language, you know.
Towards the site.
I think.
Careful, I'd say the timing.
I mean, okay, so
might be disastrous
my
for F4Q,
growing up for me as a teenager was like I was bullied a lot, so I stayed at home and played computer games.
Yeah.
And so when World of Warcraft came out,
see there the flash now.
I think I was very young. But I would like it would be like my escape kind of. So I would always like log on the internet when I came home, and I would like speak English with all my friends for like 4, 5, 6 hours every night, because I didn't really have any like proper IRL friends for like 8 years.
There we go. I'll stop what I'm talking about.
It's alright, but yeah. So I would like always been talking
almost the kind of next evolution of it with that piece of the wall that just
almost more English than Norwegian.
Nasty angle to work around from CT, and Bunny on the rifle now. Flash is good. Kellogg's great swing on it as well. Full faith. The follow-up not so ideal, but I do see a little bit of a hunt from Mixwell here. This is indeed huge. Does he manage to get the guns away? No, he doesn't in the end. Okay. So that could have been a bit of a game changer in that regard.
It's okay, chat. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, again, everything working for G2 throughout that, and again,
the
that's
bullies are the
that
one that needs help.
This series is played out.
Not the people being
just
bullied.
willing to secure the round there, throw the lockdown, and if it's not going to be part of a set piece, which you know G2 lean away from, there aren't really these structured, you know, choreographed hits towards site. So I'm fine with the ultimate uses there, just to make absolutely sure that there's no surprises. Actually, looking on the other side, then Kellogg's now with the Bladestorm online, so an extra purchase effectively in hand here, but. Over on the side of F4Q, Sheriffs, and nothing really to ride in terms of a lesser purchase in this round. Again, you look towards Esperanza.
G2 is not any. G2 is Europe. And Tyson plays
Again, it's 3 people.
Sunday.
You
can go on VLR.
We go.
GG.
Yep, Kellogg's is on the way. There is going to be one player with that rifle. It's Afina, and he really couldn't get much out of it in the end.
Yeah.
Esperanza trying his hand at it, and once
also,
again
G2's office is in Berlin.
In that regard, and they've taken the side control 5K.
So they're kind of like.
Is there anything you can grab?
There was this joke about how G2's road to Berlin is literally like they're in the same city, so it's like a Uber ride away.
Clean, at least thus far
That's
for G2.
funny.
Let's see if it stays that way.
Road to Berlin. It takes 5 minutes.
Just trying to get the over off the plant initially, buy a little bit of time, but again, 2 Sheriffs to fight in. Don't expect G2 to really be throwing their bodies on the line to make sure they find these kills. That's where we'll actually swing on to Zumba. 5K, find anything else? And no, Koldamenta will make absolutely sure. G2 now building a little
Jonas,
bit.
I love you. I love you too.
A buffer here. I think actually, yes, there's an opportunity here for Kells to get the operator on. And again, we don't often see him.
Still down to share
He's usually
Tyson?
the, you know, throw a smoke up, dash into it. He's not typically known for using the operator on attack, but at least here, the opportunity now arises with the Bladestorm, and a little bit of energy now back on the G2 side of the stage.
It did get a little somber over there, didn't it? It was starting to get a
it looked real
dreary.
sad.
Yeah, they'd had a bad day, but picking themselves back up. Getting loud again. Good to see that. Part of me does miss seeing Avova on that Omen specifically, though. I love what he can do on this map. I mean, anyone who watched G2 come to this point, especially through the kind of rebuilding phase, was just like, oh my word. Yep. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. But it is the side take. Kellogg's going to lead the way here.
Is this the 5th hype train?
Same down the utility in place, looking a little blinded, a little flashed up, but 5K going to just barrel on right back in. And look how isolated, how far forward he was with no other layer to that. He was on his own.
What mouse do I use?
Exactly the sort of thing we've
Pro.
talked about, but Esperanza now with it all to do. Hunter's Fury available, so I think
this
potentially
tiny little thing here.
Nice.
He will back off.
I use the Starlight, and I'm charging
play
right now.
Very late on his lurk once again.
Oh damn, your looks
cool.
Cool.
Find any value this time around.
Okay.
Is it like it's got like sweaty holes on it?
F4Q.
Yeah, holes right there.
All the way back into spawn, and koler will actually fall. Esperanza
cool.
find one before the hit even gets started.
Once again, G2 finding some real value here.
Oh,
really, things are getting a little bit funny.
Whoa, damn!
Bunny just backhanded him in the face. Look at this guy!
What is bunny hopping?
Crazy. I mean, you talk about going for clips. That's
popping and bunny hopping.
Literally textbook. Right now, Mixwell finds himself in a 1v4. Cosmic divide in the way. Turrets up, and
wow,
we're going to stamp it out. F4Q will tie things up, and for survive, Hunter's Fury carried across. Bunny now one away from the showstopper.
A artisan mouse pad, and I just started.
Their impression here, whether or not they can break the economy.
Very fast, and I'm not used to it.
Exactly how Esperanza managed to find that kill, but again, Bunny.
Are you gonna stream the 100 game? I will be streaming every single game this whole tournament.
I mean, you don't often see players of this caliber being able to do that to anyone, really. I mean, yeah, sure. We'll look at the exceptions to the rule. Your TENZ, your CNEDs, your here and there players who can kind of go, I guess, that next step up, right? That elevated
This is Bunny's playground.
You don't often
honestly
see it, and it's
playing way better this
to see him finding that room, showing that there is, they are mortal, that you can somehow do it. Maybe Immortal Minds instead. But for now,
my only problem with the G Pro is like it's so small.
I already mentioned.
Like, I don't know if it's because of like
let's go through it. No
I've inherited my dad's farmer hands, but like
yeah, why does it look so tiny in your hands? It looks huge in my hand.
What on earth has just happened?
Wait, I have one too. Wait, just a sec.
1 HP.
Oh yeah, let's compare.
Kellogg's will close the distance now, but look at this.
It's my whole hand.
Slips away and still finds the kill. Mixwell.
Get out of it.
Yeah.
Like that. It looks like
this thing's humongous.
The way they're playing right now. The spike's coming through CT. We've got Nuki holding the pushback in from Zunba, who's still here after just losing a Phenom. A great peek on that. The speed in which he hits that. And now
I'm tall, that's all that matters. My hands. Actually, what's funny, chat, is for my size and body, I have
he knew exactly that
like proportionate hands. He just has huge hands.
Still on 1 HP, still able to do value.
Kyedae holds the most, weird Jonas. No, I don't. I hold it properly. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is gorgeous work. He's let one play. What
do you mean?
The timing called him.
Yeah, I do 1-3-1.
That's so well played by Kellogg's there as well. He doesn't go hunting. He comes through, just checks the spike, relays that information, goes towards spawn. At that point, I mean, Zumba has a massive,
I'm selling hand pictures for those who want.
Problem to deal with there, and actually
just go to my OnlyFans.
Like you said, Koler comes up 1 HP, no problem.
Subscribe to these
it's
hands.
the perfect bait from Kellogg's.
But they also just like walked mid on that. Like we've had some mad rounds.
Well, and again, talking about on Ascent, really,
Maxi.
Willingness to give it up for free, right? Leave an alarm bot there. What's the worst that's going to happen? And G2 time and time again, just they come up, they deal with the alarm bot, they pivot away, they create their own space.
Only hands.
Start to kind of toy with that on Haven at least. Maybe that's a little bit of confidence coming back in from map 2, but again, I want to see them kind of dig a little deeper, right? They're scratching the surface. Where's the value beyond that?
If any value comes from this round, that'd be wonderful for F4Q. But
people are talking about that I should make an OnlyFans for like the wildest double shot dart lineups.
That's so funny.
It's not a full sheet, go.
No, it's not a full sheet.
That would be hilarious.
We did say 4 and up.
You could do like a Patreon and have people like have to pay to see everything. I mean, for all the hard work that you do, it's like.
Actually, roll it back a couple
I mean, I have this weekly segment now called Pimp My Lineup.
Yeah.
So, like, subscribers can send in their lineup, and then every Sunday I go through like 20, 30 of them and make them better.
They've been
and then we post and then we post like highlights on YouTube so people can. Because the problem, if I just show them my lineups, they don't always understand the thought process behind what makes a lineup good or bad, right?
Yeah.
If I take their lineup and I'm like, yo, if you did this and that, this would work a lot better.
Yeah.
Then it teaches them the thought process. So that they can make more lineups too that are better.
Now, spike will be planted.
It's like learning by doing, kind of.
Kellogg's still
That's so cool of you.
to progress forwards and stop any chance of this retake coming through. Finds his third on the round. The flash is perfect. He's going to keep charging the fourth now. Kellogg's finding his feet here, and Zumba.
Damn.
Way away actually in G2 spawn here, just looking for an exit.
What languages do I speak? I speak Norwegian, English, Swedish, a little bit of German, and I also sing in Italian, French, and Latin.
I will always give credit to just nice, clean anti-ecos, keeping everything ticking. No rifles lost, no silly fumbles, silly mistakes. Very well considered. There was danger in that, you know, the G2 purchase.
They're bunny.
You know, exactly.
Showstopper again. They're walking into
timing on it.
The one person that potentially can stop that push onto a site and potentially find a couple of kills on the back of it.
Yeah, it could have happened. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but.
Where's the prime gaming? There we go.
Oh my god.
And again, confidence builder for the young man.
And this is the thing, right? You
build
around him, give him the support system, right? Get him kind of firing on all cylinders, like he was on map 1.
You guys know
a lot of that was, you know, individual prowess, but.
Excuse me.
Okay, talking about individual
prowess.
Bunny's
in spawn.
Bunny just wants to see what their spawn looks like. Just wants to have a look at it.
I've got your train.
He's not able to get anything for this. Just fades away. Doesn't even send it. For now, Kellogg's knows exactly where he is. Can he survive in this? Look at the pressure. The Seekers are coming in. He's really being noted here, but no one to really punish. But look at the space on the site. That is kind of being controlled right now. We do have the ult coming through, but Kellogg's is getting aggressive, and Bunny even checked that. He doubles down to have a little look.
No, I
just
understand
to
it though, but
rightly so.
It's a bit tricky to pronounce.
The shot is so good! Bunny just beheading 2 on the cross back through. That dink in the first time was just incredible. And he's changed this round. What an impressive bit of play. Not even the aggression pushing down, but it's still Nuki. And Nuki's been found, so 1 remains.
He's really feeling it now. He was really not hitting his shots last time, but
I think they were jittery on the first map for sure.
Has to come back, try and recover this. Recon Bolt will not note his position, but as F4Q have a fairly decent idea. And we'll commit to just holding on to the spike. Now 30 seconds left. See if he can find a kill here. At least make this doable for himself. So yes, Brands are actually tucked all the way up close, and there's a turret to actually spot out this close contact. He doesn't manage to escape away with it, actually. We're 13 seconds now.
Yeah. I mean,
like no time.
10 seconds left.
Brands are easy now. Zumba can just kind of be close by.
I think he made it, did he?
Mix well.
Did he?
I can't stop believing it. There it is. Zumba.
Okay, he's probably happy with that. Yeah, he's happy with that.
Catches the round. So let's bunny that round. So initially, let's kind of talk through it. Initially,
Kyedae, what do you think of turret peeking?
Falls back away. They
hate it
Seaside for all he knows to an extent, right? And look at the way he plays out of this.
I just came. Why there's so many tweets about Bunny? Oh, he. It was like last round for them to win, and he double satcheled and used a judge and killed the last guy on G2, and it was really, really sick.
It's tiny adjustments like that. That make him so individually difficult to deal with. And I was crediting, you know, G2's ability to kind of mitigate.
Oh my god, your mouse cursor is ruining my freaking OCD.
Again, Bunny keeps hitting these rotations, man. Picking something different every single round, doing something a little different.
I will never, ever
can keep causing problems.
You are divided.
Comes the divide.
I love that Astro Wall.
It's like free passage towards C, but you can see Kellogg's. He's into a weird spot here. This is very uncomfortable, but he's still alive and breathing. And you're right, they have no idea. They can't hear the steps. Information so limited. Kellogg's trying to sell something good here, and even catching that flash is going to help it out. They still think there's more here, and it's going to be that lean towards A. Who's on A? It's still going to be Bunny, I believe. And that's going to be the big picture in my mind is what...
That was a...
He's playing so patiently. 2 players in front. He's going to see 1. First player spotted. Dink. Headshot down, but there's the secondary swing of over. Great work, but the support's here. Cavalry's arrived. And once again, it is going to be the likes of Zumba, who was great last round, held his nerve late. Flash comes in, but good work from Avova. There's the trade.
So many trades.
Made it across finally.
It's just one kill.
Yeah.
Again, Avova just has to buy some time for the flash to come through from Cold Demented. It's perfectly timed. Actually, Athena going to be spotted as well here. Last player noted. Has his turret, but again, G2 just need to play distance on this. No real reason to even risk taking this 2v1 on site. Athena, again, all this time being eaten up. He has to clear out all these close angles now. Swing through from help. Kellogg's going to take first contact, but Athena absolutely drops him. Kolementa creeping, he has to check that defuse.
Oh
now.
my
Actually,
god.
Kolementa a little ahead of the curve and
wow.
will give that on a silver platter to Athena.
Couple of these rounds.
Wow,
Couple of these
played.
rounds. They're laughing, they're all having fun, they're getting... There's been a couple of these, Red 4 clutches that have come on through that are just going to be eating away at G2. I mean, roll your mind back to...
I don't know what I think about giving him 2 1v1s, man.
Throw this in as well.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was already thinking about the next round. I'm already like, no, that's fine.
Maybe they were trying to do a double peek together off the same corner. But the thing is that the moment that he got the first pick, he isolated himself so he couldn't get peeked again. It looked like.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that was still really poorly played by G2.
Yeah.
Kellogg's now going to get the Blade Storm off the rip. Kolementa going to retrieve the first orb, but looking like A might be the end goal, or at least split towards. I haven't seen G2 really pressure towards B. Other than,
now we have more Prime Gaming people here. Prime Gaming Clutch. Hi Jonas, remember me?
Round, but this time around,
I'm not kidding you, Kyedae. There was like 15 different Twitch accounts with like Prime Gaming Ace, Prime Gaming Flawless, Prime Gaming Clutch, and they were all hanging out in my chat, spamming as soon as they
frustrating, I'm sure, for him. Spike goes down. Can they still control this, though?
There's another one. Prime Gaming map highlights.
On down. 7 more seconds. The spray to just clear the wall to try and give themselves some time to move. Bunny needs to make his exit for a couple of seconds.
Wait, why are they here?
Thank me later.
What a
Thank me later.
And, oh no, what a death. Bunny's
they always
still
come to my watch parties.
He's gonna post it.
It's so funny.
Just gets out, but only to be spotted by Zumba. It's still game on. Mixwell, Avogo, where you at? You're in the sights of Bunny, who's read you like a book, and now Mixwell called upon. Of experience, and maybe, just maybe, the man of the hour, finds 3.
Whoa! Coming up huge for G2, the Red Bull clutch. Again, when it looks like another round is going to slip through G2's fingers.
Wow.
What a flip. Absolutely crazy. Plays this perfectly. Manages to dodge that first flash, dips through, finds Zumba.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Noted, and look at him. Composed. Kellogg's up on his feet. Look at that.
He's on his feet.
You know what? If that was a match with like an actual audience and casters, he would have been fined for that. Because they can hear the caster speaking as soon as they take their headphones off.
He's loving it, he's feeling it, and he's taking
so
it
Kellogg's,
to him.
yeah, because like on a normal LAN, right, you have these sound cancelling earphones. Because if not, you could be sniping, right? But since there's no audience, so there's no caster sound in the actual arena, yeah. But if that was with audience and he would have done that, I think it would have been fine.
5k inside garage as well. C-site.
No, I don't know, but or like warned or what, I don't know, whatever.
To try and recover this now, but Kolementa should get.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a bad habit to start getting out of your seat and take off your headphones because
Quick action gonna begin. Esperanza tries to get
because they normally have like
earbuds,
and then they have like sound cancelling headphones on top of it.
I mean, we've seen some strange things already happen. There's the flash and there's the spam. The headshot! Get out of it! All right, okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was so crazy.
This is one of the maddest halves I've seen in a long time.
What did I just watch?
It's been so
one tap through the smoke, just
a power struggle between these two teams. And
what?
I gotta say, in some scenarios, F4Q just never giving up. Again, the only time I've really seen them kind of submit and say, yes, actually, we're gonna have to let this one go.
What? Show us the replay.
It's the only real time I feel like they've just gone, okay, yeah, we'll let them have that one. Other than that, they're fighting to the death for absolutely everything.
It's so sick to watch. I'm in love with watching this side play on both of it. This is bringing that kind of fire out in G2 as well. I couldn't ask for a better game here.
Oh, it is, and really for me, again coming back to G2's adjustment.
I think
the previous round now seeing Kellogg actually come back online.
Yeah,
that's a great thing to see. Again,
I miss these guys.
The positives, at least early on, with him having a good start on Ascent.
I was working with both of them in Berlin in December.
And finding success once again, seeing him on his feet. That's a big positive.
It is, and I wonder what positive Sean has managed to take away from that first half.
Ooh, thank you, Lauren.
He's so excited about Bunny.
This round is actually pretty insane. So all the rounds so far have been insane. This is such a close game. But I chose this round because it shows G2's misdirection, right? So this is so tricky. They have Kellogg's lurking middle right here. And you can see, actually, the rest of them are gathering over here at this A site. All 4 of them
This is what Sean does best.
I think we should start the clip right now.
This is
Kellogg's lurking
Sean
in
is
mid.
so good at this.
He took down the turret front B,
I rated him when he was doing a VOD review.
Sky
it was really cool.
So they are now aware that
I normally just lurk in his chat, and I only see him play, so like I join at like the perfect time at one time.
An entire ruse, right? And Bunny has rotated out of the A site. The A site is completely open. So we are blessed by getting to see a dry run A execute by G2. That's why I chose this round. So now we can start playing again. And what you're going to notice is the smokes are going to come in. You can see Mix will put up the turret here on long. You're going to get the heaven smoke coming in. And then the wall spawn. This is a very common wall that is used in pro games. And the reason why this wall is so solid is it provides an extra place for this Sage to hide. And she can't get seen from heaven. In addition to that, the players coming out of spawn will need to run back. And then to put the nail in the coffin, Mixwell goes back into sewers here and actually pops his ult to give his team further space. So on top of this wall, which is nearly impossible to get past, they have to wait out this lockdown. Kellogg's is updrafting into heaven, taking the ground. And there's just so much activity G2 has on this post lane. You can clearly see how thought out all of this is. The Sky Flash comes in, the Guiding Light takes out Bunny, and Kellogg's just keeps on aggressing. There is 0 shot for F4Q to win this round, and this is just such a textbook A execute from G2. We saw this stuff come from them all half. We saw many iterations. I saw one where, you know, Kellogg's is actually dashing into the site right there, getting all the info, because that is another thing that a lot of people aren't aware of. So when Jet dashes in like this, in addition to getting all that ground and dashing into a smoke, they have Kellogg.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see Gambit play tomorrow.
And it really helps the hit.
Nats play. Everyone's talking about how good he is, so it'll be interesting to see.
Oh my god!
I heard he's
this is just the G2 that you want to see. Right?
It's one of those things where, like, if he's alive, don't like say that the round is over. I swear to God, I've just seen so many rounds where it's like, oh no, it's a 1 versus 3.
Yeah, GG type of thing.
He's got a classic GG, and it's like, he kills one, he gets a phantom.
Well,
he's a phantom player.
Is all I can say.
Smart.
The first half is anything to go by.
Shut up.
Who knows how this is going to end? I mean, what was your main takeaway, though? What was the one thing that started you? Because there's about 10 things I'm sure you could lean on, but which one, like, really got your attention?
I mean, for me, it's honestly, you know, shout out to Fusion, honestly. The way that the Mixwell and Kellogg's are able to come together and be this cohesive unit. And like I said, that for me is ultimately one of the biggest win conditions for G2.
But Nats is also a really nice guy, like super respectful, kind, loving guy.
And maybe nerves.
So
getting that right
that makes
from the
you like
go here, especially in the first series that they're playing.
What's the
map
word?
2 can allow that with the composition, but seeing it be so prominent here on Haven,
I don't know what it's called, but like,
I really think that's
he really deserves it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What's the word?
Jumping back into this now.
Sorry, my English doesn't.
Oh, it's okay.
Kellogg's is going to have a terrible surprise.
This is Nats, who's from Gambit, and he's coveted as one of the best VALORANT players in the world, apparently.
Yeah, actually,
he's super humble.
Come back
so,
around, finds
I think it'll be really, really interesting.
Nuki will respond, actually, but over unnoted for the time being now. Mixwell tries to re-aggress through. A couple of players of F4Q went down to very low HP, but Zumba finally comes through, shows his hand, and Bunny will respond. F4Q
better than TENZ. You don't know until they play against each other.
Again,
that's the really tricky thing. It's like I've said this
right
before, each region has different skill disparity / like, oh, what's the word? Just different skill ceiling, if that makes sense.
Again,
right?
And they also play completely different parts on a team. So every team has a different synergy.
Particularly on Haven,
and like,
it's all about
TENZ is like a TENZ could be like a he's a duelist. He could be like the front guy on a football field, trying to score the goals, and then Nats would be a goalkeeper. And they have different tasks, so it's a bit hard to just compare them straight up.
No, and not just that, but remember, chat, although duelists frag a lot, also remember that's not their only role. It's to also clear space, entry their way in, and it's tricky. Like, I remember one time Tyson went negative in entries, right? Or like would just dash in and get killed, and people would be like, "He's so stupid. He's a bad player." It's like that's their job. It's what they're supposed to do.
Smoke side, dash into the smoke, and hope that someone kills the guy who's shooting at him before he dies.
Really wasn't what you wanted. Abova does still find one cut. How did Kellogg's get that?
Creating space.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not quite over yet. Now let's look for the final.
No, duelists are easier to play than sentinels.
Okay, so hitting rotations towards
it depends on the player as well. Sentinel, you really have to think about certain setups or certain things to do, and you play more patiently and let your utility do a lot of the work as well. But being a duelist, you have to be super selfless, and sometimes you get killed the most, and you might look like the worst player. But you know.
Also, at the end of the day, the duelist players will always be like the fan favorites with the flashing plays.
100%.
It's like Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, like he runs fast, he gets the insane goals.
But remember, it's a team collective, regardless of how good you are. Like, remember when Tyson played on C9, right? And now he's on Sentinels, and you see the difference. Like, Sick also, he's extremely insane. He's one of the best, if not the best flex player.
Obviously, come back through with rifles across the board.
I think so. I think Hunter is really good.
Yeah,
be the ones to try and open this round up, and Bunny once again on that judge.
It's not C9 shade at all.
Close the distance again.
Just didn't work.
Open things up this time around though. Esperanza falls.
And Kellogg's doubled down on this.
Oh, look at the damage up to 5k as well.
Yeah, he's turned that so well. There's going to be the deeper flash coming out from his buddy, but he's going to chase this down. And Barney feeling a little hunted here. Look at Kellogg's just unleashed. Giving away a Zumba's feeling just a little scared, a little alone, a little out of it. He's got players everywhere.
Being a libero in volleyball, true.
Just the SMG to get something done here. The Nano Swarm going to bring him down to 34 HP. The threat imminent and then Mixer actually going to be the one to find it. And the Prime Gaming
Sentinels playing today? No, they're playing on Sunday.
Stop any of this early progress from F4Q.
Is practicing a lot.
And that's big as well. The full purchase coming through G2, and they save all of these weapons. But again, I talked about this just as we came out of halftime. Kellogg's, again, on the back of the Sky utility being invested here to, I don't even want to say bail him out of this situation, but enable him, really push him further forwards towards F4Q. And again, actually, I mean, even with Koldamenta being the one to plug that gap now on Sky, it's still looking just as clean for G2.
Flash over towards Long. This is to try and take a little bit of a land grab for Bunny to try and work forward with, but let's see if any of these moments can build. More of a Shiko than it was before.
I love that it's a Shiko. Sheriff Eco.
The one thing that's really difficult too, though, chat, it's like you don't understand the perspective of pro players until like you date one or you talk to people or like you're in the similar field, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of people bandwagon, if you guys know what that is, and I feel like that's so tricky for like people's mental. And
damage through again, anticipating,
you know, like one day you could be performing super well and everybody loves you, and then the next moment you're playing like shit, and then everyone's saying that you're washed.
Away a weapon.
Yeah. And, it's also not even possible to be washed when you're a teenager still.
5K here, 'cause he's gonna be quick
to be honest, like, can we just like mention that for a second?
So,
like that's physically not possible.
He's got 2 flashes. This didn't see it.
Now
he knows.
Oh,
there was a
okay.
Sure. Anyway, Nuki's just sat there like.
Okay.
30 seconds left.
Hello.
And now the fullback. Again, I think G2's got the timing right on this, so they're not going to be caught out with over-rotations.
Again, that Shock Dart going to clear out a lot of that Killjoy utility, so potential here for a hit and run on B site.
Where is Zombs? He does not stream as well from Stratford, and neither was on anyone's stream playing with them.
If the timing was different,
still in Berlin,
maybe there was a chance they could have done some more.
Buying Rolexes? Actually, he bought an Omega.
They're actually, there's a Rolex store outside of where they're staying at. I think they're going to be going.
Yeah, he sent me the pictures today.
Getting to the meat of things now.
Me and Zombs, we talk a lot watches.
Really
yeah, no, we do too. It's so funny. That's all. By the way, chat, if you check my DMs with the zombs, that's literally all we talk about is watches. Like he sends me pictures of him wearing his watch and he talks to me about them. It's so fucking hilarious. He's super nice though.
Or potentially even stopping
he's really nice.
a hit coming through elsewhere. This time actually it's
we're actually getting matching Daytonas in December.
That's
gonna be cute.
All retrieved, and there you go. Lockdown available
this
for
watch
them.
that is zombs that Tyson is wearing is $28,000.
Oh yeah, the Royal Oak.
Yeah, it's so cute on him though.
Yeah, it is cute.
It is so adorable.
This is when we'd expect
I mean, it better be cute.
This execution.
Yeah, better.
Bunny gonna lead on in. There's been divide. Great work from Bunny. Just gap closing. Avova had no idea someone could be that far up that fast. And again, this punishment is gonna start hurting here.
For 20k, it better fucking save the world as well at the same time.
They're gonna have to fall off for now.
The watch that I wanted was $27,000 and I couldn't justify the price. I was like, nah.
Interesting trade.
I'll wait.
It comes through.
I think I want to buy a house before I do any of that stuff.
Had to reset towards
that makes
long.
sense.
The plant in the open here, lots for G2 to kind of overcome at least. Well, actually, the Nano Swarm actually stopping the push from Koler, but F4Q are peeking it. Nuki's found 4 kills somewhere along the way.
Okay.
5k, last man standing, and planted
Oh, no way.
Finds the first.
No way.
No, he's come off it. He just got it halfway, 8 HP.
No.
5k has to play this perfectly. He's just going to dip back in. He's baited it out.
No time.
Have you got enough time?
Right?
I don't know if you do. It's down to the
Whoa!
That was ridiculous from Nuki.
My god.
The ace to string
TENZ
that
will
together
buy you the watch,
and
don't
still
worry.
finds the half defuse
No.
somewhere in the
I make
chaos
my
of
own
that
money.
round. And that was a
I don't
deciding
need
factor.
someone buying
There
me.
isn't a hope in
No,
hell
I
if he
make
doesn't
my
get
own
that
money.
first half defuse.
What?
She's doing fine.
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Don't worry. I am.
player that can
No.
terrify you.
Cold.
That is
For real.
No.
I mean, the guy barely like
I'm
makes
good.
a response.
We've
to
got the
teammates,
Prime
so
Gaming
you'll have
Flawless
Avova
to
giving it
cover her
large
ass.
You'll have everyone else kind of popping off, but he is the patient one. He's the calm one, the collected one. He pulls off stuff like that. A monster, truly. For now, though, let's have a little watch back. That was the first one that caught me off guard. The fact he got Zumba for free.
Technically, it's almost me buying her the watch at this
like
point.
this. I mean, what else you meant to do? I guess, but maybe sacrifice one.
Yeah, I believe he got an ace and then he stuck that and it was 0.5. Like
Everybody else is going nuts for him. I guess they're compensated. They'll make the noise even New Xeno in the background. Fantastic stuff from Nuki. And again, a bit of a tilter in terms of how that round played out for F4Q because everything went their way. The plant was great. They're able to negate the lockdown. Yes, Zumba falls at backside, but again, you throw that one in the wind, to be honest with you, if they can get control in a comfortable post-plant position.
Yes, I could buy the
I'm
watch.
not entirely sure where the direction
for me,
changed
at the
for
moment,
F4Q,
my
where
number one
it became this desperation.
thing is
Are they going to push us? Are they on the spike?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly is going
That's
on?
fair.
Yeah, it did seem like a little bit.
You only have money because of chat don't flex on them. I'm not flexing.
But again,
When did I flex?
People have been saying, G2 needs to be at these events, or every single time. Oh, it's just.
And I don't understand why
every single time
you guys get mad at me for talking about these issues or like talking about watches. But if a guy like Zombs were to talk about it,
they've proven here they are.
Then you guys would be fine with it.
To be oh my god, buddy, are you serious? That was like a horror.
Oh my god.
It just flies in. Just the beast in the sewer. Just.
Yeah, it's like.
Again, without a jet, seeing somebody this effectively close the gap in the early round here. Kellogg's actually misses the first.
Oh my god, he went for the knife.
What is happening?
Finally shuts him down. Bunny's still alive and kicking.
Same reaction.
How is it still going in F4Q's
It's
favor?
too much for me.
This is madness. The pace at which Bunny plays is just twice the speed of
Oh my god.
Kind of piles in from the backside, and G2 are baffled. From Mix were the last two alive. How has it happened?
Now, this is on the back. I'm pretty sure Bunny with a judge, and there was one other rifle purchased in a Spectre.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Can G2 recover? Big question. I'm not feeling it's likely. Bunny doesn't even have any armor left. He's just been torn apart. There it is. 5k to close it down. They're back in it. F4Q needed that. Desperately needed a bit of that Bunny magic to be pulled out the hat. out of the sleeve, wherever you get them from these days. I mean, at this point, they needed something. They needed it. 5K previously had been that kind of second string, that second line, but look at this. That's what you're on through. This is Esperanza, who's kind of
but this whole flexing subject is like something that I struggle with on the regular. For instance, when people ask me like, what languages do you know? What language do you sing? It's like, I sing in 7 languages. I know that's it's super cool, but I worked my ass off to learn the grammar and the phonetics in 7 different languages. And if someone asks me and I answer it, that's not a flex. But if like I purposely like bring it up to be like, man, that's like a whole different story, you know? And it's the same when someone's just like, show me your watch. And I'm okay, sure, I'll show you my watch. It doesn't mean that you're flexing, you know?
And I'm talking about what I would like to do, not what I am doing.
I mean, okay.
I would just like to buy a house before a watch. I don't understand how that is flexing. But
yeah, exactly.
But to each their own. I guess everyone can think differently.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm picking up a Daytona in December, and it's 35K. But it's worth 60K on the aftermarket, so it's actually a huge investment too.
Yeah.
But it's like I haven't had a day off this year, and I work from morning to evening, so I have like no problems with admitting it. You know what I mean? Like I actually don't care what people think. If it means a lot to me, and if it motivates me to work a lot, then let me do it, please.
The further regress, he's actually pushing down towards this one. That's a problem, though. Has to do some damage within that 1 or 2 seconds given. Now the Seekers come out as well, invested. Gives away the game towards Long, and he knows his presence around towards short on Sewer. Mixwell does find 5K, and we still game on. Mixwell is pushing it, and why not? He knows his damage on the walking wounded, the bleeding by the wayside. I thought he had way through, but no, it's Bunny and Zumba just fighting on back 10 seconds. Where is the spike? It does not matter. Back to back turns of events now. We've had some ridiculous rounds, and it's not stopping now.
Please don't clip the. Oh, I wonder if G2 will do the F4Q.
Here even. Thanks 100 bits. In Mr. Stream, so since you and Tyser are on different time zones right now, how do you pass time whenever you guys aren't able to FaceTime? As someone who lives with their boyfriend, I guess so bored when he's not around.
And now look at it.
Yeah.
F4Q, 2 rifles.
Well, we've lived together
sheriffs,
for like
no showstopper.
Over a year, and we spend like every second of the day together for the most part, other than for work. And so I think just taking this time for each other is kind of nice. I still really miss him. Oh my gosh, Bunny.
Yeah, but look
this guy's so aggressive.
And I think Aldementa seems more than aware, sitting a little deeper than maybe he would normally. You have to start respecting the style the man brings and keeping it. Maybe in the back of your mind is Kelos wants to keep him at distance, keep him at arm's length.
I have my dog.
Need to get involved. He's got an op. He can sit here happily.
And I have family members.
Bunny now has to give away the game. He's kind of locked to this. Kelox can keep him.
You have Uncle Jonas.
The man's got moves, all right? The man has moves, and I love to see it. Now, where did F4Q take this, though? They're looking for options, and they've actually managed to maintain all 5 alive. A little bit of utility to play with. Where do they now go?
I mean, they've achieved nothing. We're 60 seconds now. Esperanza has to find something, but Avova has pushed all the way down. C Long here, and I think noted 1 player, but F4Q again freeze. We're anticipating G2 to push forward a little bit.
There we go.
One finds the headshot as well.
Looking a little stylish now. And here comes Bunny, trying to do something. 28 seconds in a dream. He's going to be shut down this time. Nookie's there. That's who we want to. The bouncer says, no, it's too late, boys. Go home. You're not coming in. And now Zumba, the last one standing. Looks like 12 will be on the board unless Zumba does something unthinkable. It's not going to happen. It's 12. Managed for G2
this kid's
now.
Nasty.
I love how he just like peeks him with the classic there.
Wow, just what a ballsy ass move.
I don't think the economy is going to be looking too good for
that was a
F4Q.
stretch last time, wasn't it?
It was.
I went for the class.
So clean from Kellogg's. Again, Bunny had used his satchels early on, and at that point, again, he just has to sort of be used as bait. Throw him into the site. See if anyone swings on it, gives him anything. Kellogg's left arm asking questions.
Talk your shit.
Like 4Q. It's like in the, it's like a gladiator scene, you know?
Yeah, that's so funny.
This is what you want.
Confirmation on that, but
this is looking like a GG.
I can see the coach is talking at least.
We'll see though.
I've seen G2 choke bigger leads than this. Are you not entertained? That's literally the scene right there.
Are
you not entertained?
We'll see. I mean, this is a little...
What a movie that is. Holy.
Out of my expertise, but yeah.
Kyedae, have you seen Gladiator? I just have to check.
No.
Oh, it hurts, Jack.
It's just weird that it's not grayed out.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't.
Unless
I could tell because you didn't say anything and you tried to just dodge the subject, so I had to ask just to confirm it.
I haven't.
We just can't see them.
Because I noticed you were like, uh-huh.
Oh yeah, definitely is there.
I recognize this.
Smearing his face against it. I mean, it's the last round. It's time.
Yep, I recognize
this. It's do or die time for F4Q, at least
totally
in
understand the reference.
I've heard the meme before. I just have not watched.
Because there's danger on that other side.
I mean, do you need bigger paddles to your rowboat?
Trying to best those who hold the trophy, the crown. We're done with a clean game here, and you were right to question that economy high pocket. It's not looking good.
No, it's the one rifle in the hands of Zumba, who's been fantastic for F4Q today as well. There's a side story at least. This time, G2, I guess reading exactly that, right? They know that there's going to be a judge. It's a buy round for Bunny at least, but everything else, they're going to try and completely mitigate this risk early on. Athena. Where's the lockdown?
Okay.
Just outside B. Nuki going to throw a slow, try and back away here. Seeker's popped as well to follow up on this, so F4Q looking to at least get a good grip on B site now. Only one player in mid, and Zumba actually goes hunting. That's the only rifle available for F4Q, and it's removed by Kellogg's.
It's all going a bit pear-shaped here. The flash going to catch as well, but he does make it away for free, but the clock...
Well, thank you, Emily, for the 500 bits. Thank you for helping me believe women can play any video game with confidence.
One gun is far more favorable here, and it will be the judge. The big spot from Bunny in the big follow-up.
Emily
Look at the
really is
reply.
the
It's Nuki called a mentor. In combination, 5K's gone, and it's G2 doing exactly what was required of them, pulling it together.
Oh my god, 100 teams. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go put my...
starting to build.
Fantastic performance here. In map 3 again, F4Q kind of pushing as hard as I honestly think they could. Again, Bunny having a fantastic performance, but I got to credit G2 for ultimately not letting map 2 get to them, right? They come back in with a fresh face, a little bit of a mix-up on the composition, and obviously Mixwell flexing onto that killjoy. Again, nothing flashy from him, just rock-solid defense. Again, always in the right position for them. Those lurks on attack. Kellogg's...
What? Reeled in.
Okay.
A little bit of bait.
Like he suffered some sort of injury there.
Okay. Prize catch. A prize catch.
I like
nice. That. Just every dude's Tinder profile, just holding the, the classic. I love